A drop of dough, a dip of frosting, a dash of sugar. These are not your average donut delights.
They don't run out.
You heard that right. These made-to-order, ready in minutes, dripping in ooey gooey goodness cake donuts are custom to each customer.
Oh my God. Whatever I'm in the mood for, I can get.
The Reddy sisters from Medfield came to Walpole as soon as they heard there was now a Duck Donuts in town.
Have you guys tried everything on the menu?
Not every, but a lot of combinations.
Nothing on the shelf to choose from here. It's all in the computer. Choose the dough, the frosting, the toppings. So many combinations, it's enough to make your eyes glaze over.
It's endless. French toast, maple bacon, cookies and cream,
Strawberry shortcake.
strawberry shortcake.
This new shop in Walpole is the only New England location of Donut Dynasty Duck Donuts, and it all started with this software engineer and a snack break with his kids that just didn't make the cut.
Okay, let's go to a donut store close by. I took them there and they had the donut, but they didn't have the donut what they want.
And what's more, his daughter, happily making her own donuts on our visit, says,
When we had it, the one that they did have available, it was like really, really stale.
That weekend, like we went for apple picking and we saw the line for the warm donuts. That created an idea. I bought a fryer from Amazon and tried different options in the garage.
He's crazy. He's not going to stop. He messed up my kitchen quite a few times.
She came and said, like, there might be some franchise, like, why are you doing this? And then I started looking into it.
So committed to a fresh donut, he packed up the family and headed to Albany.
Everyone hopped in the car. I didn't let them know, like, where we are going. I drove all the way down without stopping anywhere, and they were asking, like, how long? It'd been 4 hours.
Kids in the back.
We ordered 2 dozens of donuts, and then, like, it went like within 5 minutes.
On the hunt for a perfect donut.
So why can't I bring this to our community?
He brought it here with his taste testing team, including his son, Arjun.
Do you like the colors? Is that why you like it, or the taste?
I like the taste and the rainbow colors.
Of course.
They are always served hot from the fryer, which we found out requires some eating strategy.
Arjun, how do I eat the donut?
You just, if you see a brown part, just touch the brown part and pick it up.
1, 2. Oh my goodness.
Mine's hot.
You know it's hot?
Yeah.
It's kind of good that way though, no.
If the thousands of options are still not enough, there are ice cream sundae donuts, shakes on the side, and this maple donut bacon egg sandwich. The best way to eat them? Together.
Thank you so much for letting me eat with you.
Want some?
What? I have my own. Thank you though.
Sharing is sharing.
Sharing is caring.
If you need to let out the seams after all those donuts, Julia de los Santos can help you out.
But I work with love, with passion.
She opened her Dorchester shop, JDLS Couture, in 2017.
I thought it was just for do alterations because it's easy, but I love to create.
That calling to create custom designs was the inspiration she needed to develop her first business. Some of her designs are original, others a partnership with the customer.
Even when the people came for the basic thing, I advise to create, to give more, glam and beauty, more stylish.
She grew up in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, where her entrepreneurial roots took hold.
Since I was 9 years old, so I create a little piece for the Barbies, and I sold in the school to my friends.
She moved to the United States when she was 21, received an associate's degree in art, and worked to perfect her skills with some major retailers.
2014, I said, you know what? Now it's my turn. Because my daughter was in college.
In just a few years, her designs have become so loved by her community, she was honored as one of the City of Boston's Extraordinary Women in 2023.
So Julia, this fabric is actually from creations from children at the Children's Hospital. And I've wanted to make something out of it for a long time. Oh, that's
See?
nice.
Like this.
I cannot wait to see what kind of magic you do with this.
Yeah.
My new dress is truly special. crafted by the hands of a woman who says with every piece of fabric, she discovers new threads of possibility.
Very pretty. And after making Barbie clothes, Julia says she made her first human piece at the age of 12. She made it out of a curtain from her home. We're not sure what her mama had to say about that one. Julia does alterations, bridal gowns, and prom dresses.
And back to Duck Donuts, the women we spoke to in the shop said that before Duck Donuts came to Walpole, they used to make day trips from their home in Medfield to New Jersey.
Oh my goodness.
Just to get the donuts. That's how much they like them. They have a much shorter commute now.
They looked good. All right, next, making insects into art.